Let me start off by thanking you for playing on our server and with our community. We take great pride in what we do here, especially when we do our cha-cha slide. Can't forget those. I also thank you for taking the time to view some of the rules and guidelines given by our community leaders, Ryan, Hades, Ivies, and all the other ones I may have forgotten. We salute you. In this video, I'll be going over some of the main rules that must be taken care of. Other rules shall be located in the links in the description. Review them, learn them, play. Alright. Let's get this bitch started! Music! We are seniors at Blankety Blank Rule 5. Okay, well, maybe not, but... Luckily for you, I made this video so you know what in the actual fuck is going on with some of these rules, and how to follow them correctly. We'll start off with the player duties and expectations from the people. Rule 1. Be respectful towards your fellow players. No racism or other forms of bigotry will be tolerated. That means don't be a stupid mother... You shouldn't be disrespecting people like they're nothing. We're all human and we all have feelings. Even me. I think. Well, Ryan, on the other hand... Racism will get you kicked on the spot. You may rejoin after the kick, but if you continue, you will be banned. Go be racist where nobody can hear you, such as in your closet, or under a table, or even a very loud concert. You don't need it here. We're also going to silence you. Rule number 4. No free killing. At all. That means know how to be a CT and a warden in general. People seem to think that admins don't notice this. We're on all the fucking time. Chances are the only time an admin isn't on is late at night. Even then, however, we have admins who live in Europe, so they usually are on.
Hey, fuck you, I'll just disconnect.
Really? I'd like to see you get away with it when we're on. Douchebag. Rule 6. No ghosting, ever. It does in fact mean don't be a ghost. Just kidding. It means do not give information about other players that are alive while dead, in text chat or otherwise. When dead, you have the option to chat with your fellow rebooblers and CTs through text chat, but if at any time you are caught giving information such as where a certain person is, you will be gagged and possibly silenced for the remainder of the round. An even better clarification of this rule is if you start cussing at us because we gagged or silenced you for ghosting, do not start whining at the admins. We're just going to keep you silenced when you do so.
You fucking faggot, ungag me, you bag.
Yeah, stuff like that. Another clarification on this rule is if you try to rejoin to avoid your mute or gag or even your silenced, you will be banned for avoiding mute. Just hope our admins are in a good mood. They usually are, but you did just call them a fag. Twice. Rule number 10. Making threats towards our players or server will result in an immediate permanent ban. This means no threats of any kind. Such an example would be this badman we had. He threatened one of our community leaders with a DDoS and was promptly banned on the spot. Don't be that guy. Simple as that. Now move on to our jailbreak rules, which should be obeyed by admins and players alike. Rule number 3. Gun planting is not allowed, ever. Don't give a terrorist a gun no matter what. Why would you even do that? He's a terrorist.
HHR, it's a toy gun. I can do it as much as I want. GG.
Actually, no. It does not matter. It leads to confusion as well as free killing. Don't do it or you'll be slain on the spot.
But it's an empty pistol. They can do it as much as they want, and they can't hurt anybody.
Last time I checked, it was still giving you a gun, so it should not matter if it's a toy gun or not. Rule number 4. Ts may kill baiting CTs, but they must be inside of you while you're standing still to be baiting, not when you're running at them. You only have permission to knife them if they are fucking inside of you, as in your fucking player model, as in any closer and you'd be their baby's mama. Anything other than that and it's a rebel. If you complain about someone baiting you, but you got killed and it was not a bait, and you continuously complain, you'll be gagged for the remainder of the round.
What if they're in the way of orders?
Good question, sport. If a CT is in the way of orders given by warden/lead, you may knife and possibly kill him. Rule number 8. Do not delay any last requests. Do not try to extend the round and bore other players on purpose. Seriously, we don't have time for that. That also means don't try to make the round go on for longer than it should. Any admin may slay you and you may lose your last request if you delay on purpose. It is frowned upon. We all want to play, you jerk. Rule number 11. Repeats clarified. Repeats only need to be given when asked for. If someone is asking for a repeat, they need to be standing still waiting to hear the repeat, not running around because they don't know what to do. Only 3 repeats need to be given. 3. Only 3. If you can't hear it after 3 times, then that is your problem. If an admin says that the warden's orders can't be understood after 3 repeats, then the warden can't be removed from warding. Just repeat. Seriously. It's not that hard. It's taken straight from the forum post given by Ryan. Rule number 12. The CT to T team ratio should not exceed 2 to 3. That means 2 to 3. Not 1/2, not 4 to 2, 2 to 3.
Okay, sure. How do we know what 2 to 3 is?
Good question. To find out what the ratio is, divide the number of CTs into the number of Ts. If it is anything higher than the magic number 0.666, such as 0.679, it is ratio. Divide that shit, you lazy fuck. Rule number 13. After a warden's death, the CT only has 10 seconds to claim warden. If not, then it is a free day. That means 10 seconds in-game, not in your own magical mind timer of doom. Don't automatically assume that it's been more than 10 seconds. You should be able to decide how long it's been. You're a big boy now. Rule number 25. You must give orders clearly and at an appropriate rate through your microphone. That means don't try to give text orders. You will have warden removed and it will be given to somebody else. No questions asked. Well, you made it at 6 minutes or so. I can't believe you did it, but you did it. You should probably go take a break. Seriously. Even I had a headache recording all this. Go treat yourself to a nice sandwich. Maybe some drinks too. Then come back when you finished your break. Suppose I'll supply you with a video to watch while you eat your sandwich. That's rather quick.
What you mean, a part?
You're gonna die.
I say no. I've heard that one before. What about you?
What's the difference in honor?
Can I kill him? Can I kill him? Can I kill him? Nice one.
Did you say no? A weed if you chose no.
So funny. So funny.
Alright, now that we're done that, back to the rules. Well, we're almost done. Almost. But we still have to go over the admin duties and responsibilities that you should be following if you're an admin. Rule number 1. Being an admin is a tool and a job which should be taken seriously. Don't be a badman. Don't start abusing your powers just because you have a menu and the other guy doesn't. People tend to report you for that. Don't do it. Ever. You take the test for a reason, not because you want to be the worst admin ever. Be a role model for this server and for others. Rule number 5. Please, for fuck's sake, do not spam any commands. Seriously, we don't need that shit in chat. So just do not spam things such as prop spawning if you're a higher admin. It tends to just clutter up the chat box and get rather frustrating for the lower admins to see what's going on with the server and basically sort things out. Rule number 8. Ban time should be appropriate for the offense. Also, you must include the reason for the ban. Do not put any inappropriate reasons on it. That means don't ban someone for a bad reason, such as, lol, you're a fag. Chances are you'll be reported for it and suspended for quite a while. Give appropriate reasons using quotations, like so.
Drop the gun, Mr. Bubbles. Come on, drop the gun. Drop the gun. It's empty. Or you can do that. Alright, you went. You got Bubbles, you gotta do the high spray. I said no cheating the clip in. None of that bullshit.
This is gonna be extremely hard, okay?
Literally that simple. As a side rule that doesn't seem to have a number on it in the forums, do not mute/unmute yourself while being dead, unless being responsible for admin responsibilities. Other than that, it's not okay to do it. This is heavily abused in the server as of right now. Do not do it. You will be reported. Finally, the goddamn end. As an admin on the server, you are expected to be a leader and a good role model of the server's event styles, and as a person in general. You earned it, didn't you? Then why should you abuse and make our players hate us? Duh, I gave because I was in a bad mood and stuff. No, fuck that. Leave your resignations in the forums if you can't handle a job like this. Just because you're in a bad mood doesn't give you the right to complain and abuse on the servers. It's not an excuse, ever. I'd like to also thank you for watching this video, and I can't believe you actually fucking watched that whole thing. Man, I'm tired. I need to go to sleep. So, hope you enjoyed. I'm gonna go